And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the Washington Nationals going up against the Atlanta Braves. Biggest story in this one is just how dominant his pitching has been, Singy. He's been in complete control in recent starts.
So much confidence on the bump, Boog. Painting corners, changing speeds. He's been an absolute nightmare for would-be hitters.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And on the mound today, a guy who will give them innings, Reynaldo Lopez. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
1-1 now. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. One away. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Up now for Washington, Alex Call.
Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Lopez fires. That one not close. Ball 2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Atlanta, and on the mound today, Mitchell Parker. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And the batter now, Michael Harris II. On the ground, 2 ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's in the dirt. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, we all know this team is struggling right now, and sometimes you just got to do something different to generate some offense. A little more aggressive right there to put the pressure on the opponent. We'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for this team.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Here's Matt Olson. Here's the pitch to Olson. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Braves strand 1. We played an inning. No score.
I don't wear no cape or apron, so I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss.
Top of the second. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
The shortstop takes the ball. There's a swing and a drive. That one back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the second baseman, Nasim Nunez. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One out and a runner at second here in the second game of the series. Check swing, and he went. And a count now even up.
2 strikes.
Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That one inside, and the count's full. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Now here is James Wood, and that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Two on, 1 out. Almost got him.
2.
Ahmed Rosario in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. And now up for Washington, Ahmed Rosario. And now 1 and 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And here's the catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here comes Austin Riley. Next pitch off the plate. And a count 2-1. No score here in the second. Clips the corner. It's 2-2.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Drops into the glove. 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder, Jurickson Profar. Next pitch is outside. 2 out, space is empty. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Dylan Cruz.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there, but you can't get near it. Said I would do it, and now I do it all the time.
And that's down and away. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Call.
Alex Call, the next to hit. Go Chris through the early stages. He hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. One down, base is empty. Fouled off. He was late. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Next pitch, not close, up high. Top of the third, no score.
We got a full count.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the three-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Got him swinging.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So 2 down now, and here is Eric Olson. Late on that fastball.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. And that one a little bit high.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. No score. Back at Truist Park, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. That one fouled hard the other way. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And they get the out.
Look at the commitment to make the play down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings and misses. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And the Braves go down quietly, and we're still knotted at 0. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, C.J. Abrams. Just missed. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Bummer, the lefty, warming up as well. In the air, right field. Acuna sizes this one up, makes the grab, one away.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Next to hit for the Nats, Nasim Nunez. One down, base is empty. And now 2 balls and a strike. 4th inning underway, no score. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And there's a ball.
2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Now he breaks his bat. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Boog, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game. Once they get
runner on the go, fly ball center field. Harris, and makes the grab. 2 away.
Up next for the Nationals, left fielder James
Up now
Wood.
for Washington, James Wood. In there at the knees. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the move. That's hard hit in the line. And Acuna able to make the grab. And that'll do it. 1 hit, 1 left. And midway in the 4th, we're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Michael Harris II. The 1-1. Right side, and that's just foul. Next one in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And a slider misses down and away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Yeah, that's fouled off. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Wood on his way over. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Up next,
and there's
for
two
the
away.
Braves, first baseman, Matt
Olson up to the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. Just outside. 2-2.
The count is full.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Braves go down quickly here. Still no score.
now pitching.
Pierce Johnson will come in.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Ahmed Rosario getting ready to hit.
Third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
That to right. Acuna sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's one away.
Now batting.
Keibert Ruiz now at the plate. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris squeezes it out. Number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Dylan Cruz.
A lot of folks believed he could make an early impact this year, and that's exactly what he's done. Lots of extra base hits, and his confidence seems to be growing with every game he plays.
And that one fouled off.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Got him. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the fifth coming up, and we still have no score. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Ozzy Albies.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 strikes.
Now one missed. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in safely. It's a leadoff double in the fifth.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. And it stays fair. Coming home. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jurickson Profar digs in now. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Riley stands at second with no outs. On the ground. And foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Man at second. Left field. And there's one down.
Now batting, catcher Sean.
Here's Sean Murphy. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Now it's going to be Nick Allen. The shortstop takes the ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering misses down and away. Ronald Acuna Jr. on deck for Atlanta. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Here comes Riley. Now a long throw home. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. It's 2-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. And it is 2-1. Two outs. Fouled off left side. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Braves 2 and the Nationals nothing. Top of the 6th inning, and now Alex Call.
Leading off for the Nationals, right fielder Alex Call.
To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, number 2.
So digging in, Eric Olson. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So up next, C.J. Abrams. Johnson throws to first, and he's back safely.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Into the outfield, base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. And there's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that drops in for a strike. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
So far, just one of those days for this lineup. You get a couple of runners on, and you're looking at having a big inning, and that strikeout right there just pours water on the fire. You look for the next hitter to step up and try to do something, pick up his teammate and his club.
Here comes the manager out of the Braves dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Pierce Johnson is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. A new pitcher in the game, Aaron Bummer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Here's Nathaniel Lowe. Hammered on the line, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and it's a 1-run game. Play to plate, and they cut him down. They limit the damage here. So they get 1 run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Braves 2 and the Nats 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Nationals.
down for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose A. Ferrer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game, and now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Missed with a changeup. And that's ball 2.
You know, these Braves really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Runner takes off. Cut out and missed. Safe at second, and that was not close.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Harris leads off second with nobody out. In the air, right field. Call under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw cut off to third. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with one away.
First baseman,
Here is Matt Olson.
This is all about situational hitting. It's crucial in this spot. Do whatever it takes to put the ball in play, and hopefully you find a gap in the defense.
Grounded to low. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Out to short, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Man at first, here is Austin Riley. Swinging a foul out of play. Two outs. That one missed.
2-2 down.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped on the ground to second. They take the force out number 3. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Braves 3 and the Nats 1.
now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Hector Neris. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Now the left fielder, James Wood.
Left fielder, James Wood.
A little bit low.
You know, these Nationals looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A massive home run. His 2nd of the year. It's 3-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Ahmed Rosario digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Holding on to a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. and a miss struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Bert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one in the dirt, and a count 2-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now here's the Nationals leadoff man, Dylan Cruz.
Dylan Cruz.
Outside, 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And that one's a little bit low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Alex Call in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Two down, nobody on. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Lucas Sims.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Kyle Finnegan, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Poche getting cranked up as well.
Ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Full.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot. He even seemed a little surprised it went his way at the plate, but as a hitter, you'll take that all day.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Sean Murphy. Foul ball there. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Nobody out. Runner at first. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. That's down and in.
2-2 the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at bat like that one.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now, just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in, so hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now a chance for Nick Allen. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Olsen hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still lead at 3-2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Joe Jimenez.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals.
Right fielder, Alex Call.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Here's a 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Throws to first in time, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Not even close there, and it's 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
One down, base is empty. Misses, and that's ball 3.
That's a really good take.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, C.J. Abrams. 2 outs. Slides, but it gets by him.
All over that one right there. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Pickoff throw. Abrams dives back in safely.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Next to hit, Nasim Nunez. And a count 1-2.
Two balls.
Squirts away a little bit, and the runner holds. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Just a slow ground ball this time. Fires to first. Third out. That ends the frame. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Braves 3 and the Nationals 2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Colin Poche.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Out there to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And there's 1 down.
No, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And there's a ball. Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Finnegan preparing to come on if needed. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they add on. It's 4-2.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. This thing was hooking down the line the entire way. We knew it was going to be close, and bang, right off the left field pole. That was a pretty swing, and he found a way to keep his hands inside just enough to keep it fair.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Matt Olson. And that's in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Abrams in plenty of time to first, and Olsen is set down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Hit in the air, left field. Wood brings it in, and that is that. One scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Nationals. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
First baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
Back up the, oh, that got him. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
James Wood, the next to hit. Tying run at the plate. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. And the runner stays where he is. The tying run at the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Riley to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
First and second, no outs. Rosario will hit next. The 1-1. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside. And that's ball 2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip the cap.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Raisel Iglesias won't go any further, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching.
Buck Farmer gets the ball now. He's making his 4th appearance of the season.
Buck Farmer.
Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
And that just misses.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
comes a 3-2. Towards first, Olsen. Fired to second.
He's out.
The double play ends it right here.
Well, Blue, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Eyes wide shut, someone hit me with lace. Can't shake this, take this, fake it or make this. Feeling go away,